everybody, it's Joe from Lucas, and I have the bear guy in Denver, Tyler. So hey, I thought, you know what, we gotta learn a category, and I've always struggled with this category. Sometimes I have trouble saying it. Kombucha. Kombucha?
Kombucha.
Kombucha. So I don't know, for those of you that haven't tasted these or haven't had this category, we're gonna go over one, we're gonna talk about how it tastes, but let's talk about what this category actually is. So if I'm looking, why am I gonna look here? I don't know what it is.
Okay, well, for me, it's more of that better for you category, very much like seltzer waters, except for these are actually by fermented tea, so typically black or green tea that's done with it. And they actually add SCOBY, which actually stands for symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. So it actually promotes a lot of gut health, better for you, helps with all that. And the one we are going to be tasting today is actually going to be June Shine. And what they did with that one is they actually added activated charcoal in it, which helps pull toxins out of your body. It's still like drinking your alcohol and everything like that, but it has that probiotic in it, which really helps.
So is that all kombuchas?
All kombuchas have that probiotic in it.
So tell me a little bit about how did this category develop? Because I really have never heard it. Do you have non-alcoholic kombuchas?
They do have non-alcoholic kombucha, but kombucha, just during the fermentation process, actually always has a little bit of alcohol in it.
Okay.
And then they add the water to dilute that down. So it's always been sold at like health food stores, like Whole Foods and things like that, as something better for you. And then they decided, well, why not leave that
the alcohol in it?
Exactly, and have a little bit more fun while you're drinking something better for you.
Okay, and so when we look at all these flavors, how do they change the flavors? If it's made from green or black tea, I know what green and black tea tastes like. So I got citrus, I got ginger lime, I got passion fruit. What happens when they do that?
They actually add the fruit into it, typically pressed in-house by the distillery or by the brewery themselves. And so
that's pretty cool. So it adds to the fermentation too. That fruit's going to ferment.
Yeah, and add a little bit more alcohol to it as well, which we love.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's try this. Go ahead.
All right.
So how do you pour them? Is it different? Is it like a stout? Is it like a nitro beer?
Not at all. It's just pouring a beer. It's just like that. It shouldn't foam up too much for us or anything like that. We can just get it down there. With this one, having that activated charcoal, you just want to flip that can to get that charcoal to sit off the bottom for you. Now it's ready to go for you.
Oh, now, so you flip the can before you open it?
Before you open it.
Now, I'm not going
to... No, sir.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Now, can I pour it hard and direct?
Go for it.
Oh, it's an interesting color.
And that's the charcoal that's in there for you. You'll see that foam dilute real quickly on it.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, and this is actually a take on your normal kind of midnight painkiller cocktail. So it's actually got coconut, pineapple, nutmeg, and I think some honey that's in there as well. A little bit of sweetness.
So it's also considered a beer?
Yes, sir.
Is this in the beer? This is a beer category?
Yes, sir. It
Same
is.
process.
Yep. Still being fermented.
But this is pretty fun. This is pretty fun. I love this. This is I'm really trying to learn this category. This is one of my weakest categories, and for those of you that are new to it, I know a lot of the younger people coming in are drinking kombucha. I'm trying to learn it as best I can.
But really fruity on the nose. I actually get a lot of that pineapple, coconut. Kind of takes me to the island life for sure.
That's just absolutely tropical on the nose. A little tartness.
A little tart. And I think that's also that little bit of that tea that kind of comes through on that finish there for us as well.
This is really unique. I really love this. It's almost like it doesn't taste like it has alcohol in it. I don't know if that's good or bad. But it's just delicious. It's like I want to have this when it's hot out. It's super refreshing. I mean, it really is. And it's tart. It's got my mouth watering and gripping forward.
Want another sip.
Now, are they all like that?
Pretty much, except for some of these, like with the ginger in there, I almost get a little bit more of a spice that comes throughout it from that ginger root that they use in it. So like this one here that we're talking about, they actually add lime to it, and I think that lime zest really gives off a little bit more of that tartness that comes through off of it as well.
We got to have this category. We'll definitely, as soon as we open our tastings back up, we'll get this category onto the table. These are actually fantastic. I think this could replace a seltzer. A little more alcohol. Seltzers have
about 5%.
About 5%.
And, yeah, some of these get up to about 6.5%, 7%.
So just a little, not a lot, but super refreshing, easy to drink for anybody. So it's not like, you know, sometimes a stout, someone wants something heavy. This is just like fresh. It's pretty incredible. The color kind of freaks me out. I'm not expecting it.
That's why I wanted to try this one for sure. I thought with that charcoal in there, it'd be a little bit more exciting for us.
That's really delicious. But hey guys, I think this is a great category. It's a great category to try, something fun, something different. I think they're very fresh. I think it's a sleeper category for those of you that haven't had them. It's certainly, do we do these in the singles?
Only the old kinds at the moment right now, and this is actually done by Odell Brewing themselves, and they're trying to break into that category themselves, and we have these guys in the 19.2s.
That's awesome. So we got some singles there, so you can try them. This is a great category to try. So come on in, talk to Tyler, talk to Charlie. Always, thanks for shopping at Lucas. One bottle at a time. We truly appreciate your business. You guys have an amazing day.
Thank you.